everyone, my name is Jill Schiffelbein with Impromptu Guru, and these videos will help you prepare before the speech. Do you ever get nervous before a presentation? I know I do, and I would maintain that anyone who gives a speech anywhere feels at least butterflies in their stomach before they get up on stage. Well, I'm here to give you an exercise that will help you eradicate some of those physiological effects of nervousness, and it's called the penguin. So stand up. Do this with me right now. Take your shoulders and push them up to your ears, and you're going to hold it. And you're going to hold it for about 10 seconds to the point where it will get a little uncomfortable, as you can see it doing to me right now. And if you want, I call it the penguin because it's fun to waddle around. It gets some of that energy out too. And as you're holding this, you may feel some shaking start to happen, and that's okay. That's part of the process. Then after about 10 to 15 seconds, take a deep breath, let those shoulders go, and what happens is you fall in perfect natural posture. What this does is it opens up your airways, leading to better projection, and it gets rid of some of those physiological side effects, making you ready to take the stage. So you've gotten the preparation in, you've done some training, and now you're ready to deliver. These videos will help you know what to do during the speech. I'm here to talk to you today because it's really us, filler words. They can kill a presentation, make your audience lose complete interest, and make you look, well, not so credible. So let's talk about eliminating those filler words from your presentation. Most of the time, the reason people use filler words such as so, or any other variation is because when they're on stage giving a presentation, they feel like as a speaker, they need to never stop talking. That is not the case. I'm here to tell you today that a strategic pause can go a long way towards not only eradicating the use of those filler words, but to increasing your credibility as a speaker. Imagine this. You need a second to gather your thoughts. You're afraid to be silent, so you start to use filler words. Don't do that. Instead, use a strategic pause. And not just using a pause, but while you're pausing, look out into the eyes of your audience. See how much more powerful that is than using a filler? You practiced and prepared, and you delivered a great presentation, but the work's not done yet. This series of videos will help you know what to do after the speech. You've done a great job of mining the audience for feedback during the presentation. You saw when they got a point, you saw when they didn't, and then you elaborated. But now you want some feedback from your audience about how you did as a presenter, feedback that can help you improve. How do you get it? Well, there's a few ways. First, if you have a little bit of time after the presentation and you want to gauge if your audience understood your topic, ask some pop quiz style questions to them. How many of you think you can use this in the workplace immediately? See what you get by raise of hands and judge it that way. Also, you can ask, all right, everyone, shout out all at once. What are the 3 C's of effective delivery? And see if they can repeat those back to you. You can do something fun like that. But if you want something a little more constructive to help you improve as an individual, what you can do is a couple of different things. Number 1, you can bring evaluation forms to the presentation and physically hand them out. Number 2, I've had a lot of effectiveness following up with people through electronic surveys through services such as SurveyMonkey. And finally, just ask people. As they talk to you after the presentation, get the feedback, because what people think matters. Communication is everywhere, but do you know how to effectively communicate? My name is Jill Schiffelbein with Impromptu Guru, and these 60-second videos will help you communicate well. Communication has been around since human beings were created, but as a discipline, it came to prominence in around the 1960s. 3 theorists by the names of Waltzwick, Bevan, and Jackson created 5 axioms of human communication, and the first axiom has gained prominence in all different fields. And the axiom states that one cannot not communicate. Let me repeat that again. One cannot not communicate. What that means is even when you're not actively sending a message, even when words are not coming out of your mouth, coming across the keyboard from your typing, or being texted, you are still communicating. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're fostering a relationship with a potential client or a new client, and you haven't touched base with them in a couple of weeks. That non-communication over that couple of weeks sends a message. So is it the message you want to be sending? It's important to be cognizant of that, because that one cannot not communicate means that no matter what you're doing, active communication or not, you're still sending a message, and that's important for you to know. Did you know that you can even get your guru on in the workplace? Well, you can. This set of 60-second guru videos will help you specifically focus your communication skills on improving your performance in the workplace. Have you ever heard the cliche, people support what they help create? Well, it is incredibly true. And if you are communicating to an audience whose buy-in you need to be successful, you better think of this adage, because it can help go a long way to how your audience perceives you. People do support what they help create, and communicating for buy-in really reflects that. When you communicate to an audience to get their buy-in, you want to make sure you're getting their perspective, their thoughts, their feelings, and taking them into consideration when crafting and presenting your message. By doing so, you will let the audience know that you've taken the time to understand them, and in doing that, they will feel more invested in what you have to say, because they will better understand how it relates to them and the task at hand. When you communicate for buy-in, you make people engaged, and you want to engage people in a way that empowers them to act on whatever message that you're delivering. So when you're communicating for buy-in, make people know that they're supporting and creating something with you in unison, and you'll get a better result.